What's happening, world? We are back in effect after 2 weeks of being gone. What's cracking,
Two
bro?
weeks,
2 weeks.
man. It's it's been busy. It's been a busy few weeks. Last week I was out due to taking a little bit of a trip with the sis out to Atlanta. Got to check out a concert out there at the Masquerade, and then the following week had to work before Thanksgiving. Got to have Thanksgiving and Black Friday off, and we back.
Oh yeah, man. Like I say, man, it was a good week. It was a good week for Thanksgiving. It was great. How was your Thanksgiving, bro? How was everything?
Oh, Thanksgiving was lovely. It was a very chill, very, just good. It was good, chill, like resting time. It was, yeah, I needed them 2 days.
Yeah, my Thanksgiving it wasn't a traditional Thanksgiving. Like it was all over the place. So we really didn't do anything. Like it was like really like my mom like I don't feel like doing a damn thing. Was exactly what she did. She said, I'm cooking next week. I ain't cooking this week. Forget that. I don't feel like doing nothing. So we just cooked up some random stuff and just chill. Like I'll do that stuff next week. And that's what we doing. That's how everything went down. My mom, I ain't doing a damn thing. She was not in the mood.
Hey,
We
look,
ain't going nowhere. We just
hey, look, man, it be like that. It's getting to a point nowadays where, like, you know, even on the holiday season, Thanksgiving, it's to getting to the point where, like, you're just like, I really want to go through all that, man. Do I want to, like, put all that pressure and just cook all that stuff? Like, sometimes you just want to sit back and be like, you know what, man? I know it's Thanksgiving, but I just want to just chill. I just like, you know what? It's okay. Today, let's be thankful for what we have and for, the family and everything. But we don't got to go through all that shebang.
only thing that was like a how do they say a Debbie Downer for me.
Yeah.
I didn't have no sweet potato pie. Sweet pie is my thing. I need sweet potato pie. That is my thing. It's like when my mom when she cooks them, she starts cooking them and she starts cooking at night, and she knocked the pies out first. So you dabble with. She made like two, and one is like the right now pie, but I like my sweet potato pie cold. Throw that mug in the refrigerator, let that mug get nice and cold. You get a big chunk of it in the morning. Oh, it'd be a good time.
It'd be a good time, huh?
Be a good time. But yo, man, speaking of holidays and good times, you know what I realized? Have you ever been to Trader Joe's?
I've heard of it. Never been there.
The Trader Joe's is a small store. It's
So,
a very small. It's not. It's like it. I was thinking about like it's no bigger than like a 7-Eleven. It's not that big of a store. It's like it's not that big of a store. Like when you go in there, like it's a very small store. And I remember when I first heard of Trader Joe's, about oh Trader Joe's, everybody was talking about it. Trader Joe's, Trader Joe's, Trader Joe's.
yeah.
And I finally went. I'm like, this is a small store. Like y'all, people be getting groceries from here. Like y'all can't be like really buying stuff from here. It's like
You want to
it's
know that there's one place. There's one place. Actually, no, there's two places that I hear a lot about that I'm interested, that
okay.
my family has seen, that I haven't seen,
Okay.
that I'm interested in seeing.
All right.
Costco,
You ain't never been to Costco?
we have one. I have yet to go to it.
Okay.
They
Now
have the
Costco is
My
a good,
family got the Costco card.
but you ain't never been.
Nope.
We just gonna ignore that thumbs up that's been in the pocket in the corner. Like we just gonna ignore that. Like yeah, we got a Costco card. Like we go a lot. Costco is like
That's
it's
like
the
It's like a Sam's Club, but like upgraded. If you think about it.
look. Costco's is one of those spots where it's just it's a lot going on in Costco's. Like
That's what I hear.
you could go in there, like we don't go a lot. We like it's like one of the stores where you go to, like just like my mom, I don't really like go to the groceries, go to the stores like that. So we'll go and just get like the bulk of stuff that we normally would get,
That's what I've heard. Yeah.
and then go to like a not a Target. We don't go to Target. What is it called? Walmart, Kroger, Tom Thumb. Get like other stuff, the others,
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah.
like you go to Costco, they got
They got a
grills and everything, and samples, and like Costco is wild. I guess like I don't like the fact that it's like I bought some chocolate. They got some great chocolate chip cookies, but it comes in like a set of like I don't even know how many was in there. But if you don't eat them in a certain amount of time, they go bad. So you just try to knock cookies like crazy because they come like 30.
What?
They come in a big, like freshly baked chocolate chip cookies in a thing like 30 or 40. It's a lot of them. And like, yeah, man, like if you ain't having a party or something, they gonna go to waste. Like,
Dang. So Costco's is one place I would love to check out because like I said, my family they went recently and they got the Costco card, and I'm like, oh, okay, cool. The other place I want to go, and I don't know if you've heard of it. I don't know if you have it in Texas, but it's a gas station called Buc-ee's.
of course we got a bucket in Texas.
My
I've never
parents,
been.
so my parents, they were on their way to Kentucky for like a little staycation, little vacation they took, and I believe it was on their way there or on their way back. They stopped at a Buc-ee's, and I asked them, "Is it as advertised?" Because I hear a lot about this place, and it's like it's massive. And my dad's like, "It's a gas station, but it's like Walmart at the same time."
Yeah,
And I'm like,
bucket is like crazy. Like I said, we have one. Like, I remember one time we was coming from Orange, Texas, years ago, like about 4 or 5 years ago.
yeah,
And we were coming back. I was like, oh, there go Buc-ee's right there, you guys. Cause they had already been. And yeah, I'm like, Buc-ee's, okay, we never been. I was like, there's no, I heard they got good food and all kinds of crazy stuff in there. So
my dad, they brought some like stuff from there because I guess they stopped to get some snacks on the way back or whatever. They had these thing called beaver nuggets,
I saw
like little. Bro, I tried a few of them. Them things are good.
What are they?
They're like
Cheese puffs.
not really cheese puffs. It's like like toffee caramel puffs. Butter toffee caramel. It's kind of like that flavor.
I don't know if I want. I don't know if that's. I don't know how I feel about that.
All I'm gonna tell you is that it was pretty good. I was like, oh, okay, nah, I'm about to check it out. So, if I ever get a chance to go out that area and I see a Buc-ee's, I'm definitely stopping and giving it a shot.
Right
Uh,
on. So
but
I'll put stuff aside. I'll put stuff aside now.
we gotta talk about a couple things.
Oh, we gotta talk about a whole lot of things.
Man, what do you want to start with? What do you want to start with? Because we had a lot happen this weekend.
Let's just.
I think we lost him, people. He's stuck.
Okay, we back. Okay.
Oh, he's alive.
Now I have to switch to what you call it. But anyway, so the game. The
Uh-oh. You
game.
know what?
I'm not
Okay,
even mad. I'm not even like I said. I'm not even mad
let
about
me
it.
go ahead
I
and say this
feel
before let me go ahead and say this before you go on.
okay,
I only caught the last 30 seconds.
and that wasn't
I didn't
much.
watch it. I only caught the last 30 seconds, but I was kind of following along as we were going, from job to job. And I saw
Right?
the ending.
I put it like this.
June,
I'll
you
say
saw
this:
the game from start to finish. You've
start
seen
to finish.
every game that Ohio State has played this season. Talk to me.
Like I said before, Kyle McCord does not play with confidence. It is showed. I was one of the people that sat back like, I'm gonna give this kid a chance. I'm gonna give him a chance. He's cool. You know what I'm saying? And I should have known something was up with the situation at the start of the season. And I should have known something was up during the spring game when Ryan Day like, I don't know. I'm still trying to decide. Is it like,
And I
yo,
talked
y'all
about
we
this. We talked
yeah,
about this on several occasions. I was the one that called it out. I was like, look, the one thing that you were telling me was like they're doing this quarterback competition and Ryan Day still don't have an idea. He's probably going to come up with a decision before week 3, after week 2, week 3, whatever. And I said verbatim, they cannot continue this quarterback competition all the way up until they cannot continue all the way up until the Notre Dame game. They have to have a quarterback before they go play Notre Dame.
absolutely. And I read some places where it was more of like Kyle McCord was the only option. He was like they from what I read, Devin Brown wasn't ready. The dude after him wasn't like, freshman, and Kyle McCord was the only option. So as I'm watching him play throughout the season, all right, he's all right. He just holds the ball too long. So get to this game, I'm like, all right. And I said this in an Ohio State group. Somebody posted, and I said, they made a post. I just commented, I'm like, yo, when he threw that first interception, that was the game. It was over. Because they never got the lead back. It was just all downhill from there. Like
Mm.
the kid holds the ball too long, and it's like, and somebody like, yo, what about and he won't run it. He's like CJ Stroud. He will not, he refuses to run. He wants to make all his throws from the pocket. And I get it. A lot of people, I want to be a pocket passer. I want to throw the ball in the pocket. But you gotta run, man. If you see an opening, you just can't throw the ball to Marvin Harrison. They kind of shut him down this game. So it's like, and Trevion Henderson wasn't getting the big runs that he was getting. Like, where was I'm looking like, where's all that we last week and the week before that? Like, all that was gone in this game. The defense didn't deep. It was like, what is
So
wrong with y'all?
so here's my question.
Go ahead.
So all this time leading up to the game, there was this there was a conversation. There was these talks that
It was
Michigan
toss.
was Michigan was cheating. And it was not just talks, it was like not even
It was
allegations,
proven.
investigations and whatnot. Harbaugh's out for those 3 games, right? And what
Right?
did I tell you? What
Would
did
you
I
tell
tell
me?
you before the game?
Would you tell me?
I told you we were gonna learn 2 things. We were gonna look. I was gonna. We were gonna learn 2 things in this game. One, can Kyle McCord handle the pressure like we hope he can? And 2,
Right?
Michigan. They've earned the right for us to use that to say it. The game is
Oh
gone and
yeah.
past. So Michigan, they earned that right. This is the thing. We learned that what Michigan has done all year, maybe there was no cheating involved. Maybe it was strictly them. Now, look, maybe there was something that went on. Maybe there was something that happened. But guess what? If any of that was to happen, and let's
So
say Ryan Day did change up the play calls and change up the schemes or whatever, they were still on their game. They still took control. They were still
look, here's
dominant.
my issue.
What?
Here's my issue with everything. It ain't even
Talk.
It's the fact that, for the simple fact, okay, they said Michigan cheated. All right, that's fine. Whatever. We gonna see what they gonna do. We gonna see what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I feel like this is one of them games that if Michigan lost, they would be everything. See, we told they was cheating. They can't beat us without cheating. But now it's like y'all cheated and y'all still won. So it's like, now what? Like, I'm looking at it like, it's one of them things I look at. I'm not mad at Ryan Day. It's like, you could call the plays, but your quarterback still has to execute. And if your quarterback isn't confident, and I'm gonna talk about a confident quarterback in a little bit. I feel like if you're a quarterback,
where you gonna go with that?
If your quarterback is not confident, if your quarterback does not have stones of steel, he's not gonna survive. You feel me? It's one of the things where, and I hold my Ohio State quarterbacks to a higher standard, because when I officially came into Ohio State, it was the 2015 season. Like I had just started watching officially. That's the Braxton Miller who just went down, and
JT
Barrett took over.
Justin Fields, CJ Stroud.
I'll get that. And when I came in the JT Barrett era, and he was just dominating. And I remember the game where it was the game. He got injured and Simba came in.
Oh yeah. Missed that Haskins. Dwayne Haskins.
I think I called you that day. No, you called me. I think it was either one of the, we talked that during, and he like, I was like, I don't know about this kid. I've never seen him play, so I don't know what he can do. And I think he went down the field and I think he went down the field and scored a touchdown. I'm not sure. I got to go back and watch that specific game.
Yeah.
But he held it down. JT came back. We won that game.
Right.
And the next year, Barrett left. Simba stayed for 2 years, did his thing. Justin Fields came in, did his thing.
Killed it.
The Panini happened. Then Stroud came in.
The Panini.
I'm still like CJ Stroud, his season still holds. It still makes my toenails itch, because he was another one of those guys
Wait. I'm not gonna wait a minute.
I said it makes my toenails itch. Yes, it made much, because he didn't play with the he was like CJ, why don't you run? Like, if I wanted to run, I would have been a running back. I'm a pocket passer. That I'm not going to run.
I don't, and I'm gonna say this about CJ Stroud. I don't believe that him not running was his choice. I believe he was coached. Like, he was told, we need you more in the pocket than you should be as, a scrambler. And he took that. Now look.
And I understand that now, but at the time it's like.
Now look.
Go ahead.
The way that I see it, with CJ Stroud, even now in the NFL, he's in the pocket a lot, but he runs really well. And even though he's not strictly a scrambling dual threat quarterback, if he sees an opening, he's going to take it. So he can run.
And I put it like this. I'm like, put it like this. if Izzy's my first read, he's my wide receiver 1. And the boy, our homie Bryson, is my second read, wide receiver 2. And my third read is Ja. He's tight end. Then my fourth read is my running back, which is Rook, which is Marcus. If all my reads are gone and I got nothing but green grass, I'm going to have to take that run. CJ, he not going to run at all. He either going to take the sack or just throw it up and hope that JSN's going to get it. And that's how he is. And I understand, like, I don't want to run. It's like, I don't want to risk getting hurt. I get it. But in some cases, if all your reads are gone and you ain't got no, that's the only way he really runs. If he ain't got no other option.
Yeah, like if the pocket's
dark.
Yeah.
It's like Barry, if everything is gone, I'm out of there. Simba, if everything is gone, let me just book it. And that's the issue I had with
Justin was the same way too, still is now.
Now you know Stroud. And then CJ Stroud, when they snuck into the national in the playoff, he started running. I'm like, where was this guy last week? Like, where was this a week ago when we needed you to do this? I'm like, that's what was irritated. And when I see, then when you see Devin Brown running, I'm like, I think we probably would have did better with this guy if we would have gave him a chance. I don't know where we would have been, but I'm like, at least he'll run. But I don't know where we're going to be at next season with this team. I don't even know if McCoy going to be quarterback. But if he is, I think he needs to understand, like, bro, you going to have to. Everybody eyes are really locked in on you. Like, this is 3 years, no Big Ten championship. 3 years losing to Michigan. It's like, all right, bro. We can't go forward now. We at home next year. So we can't go back to back. Like, you can't have Stroud season now. You can't do that. But speaking of confidence, quarterbacks. My quarterback, Jalen Hurts.
Okay.
Jesus. I'm going to set the tone for you, Izzy.
Wait. Just to be clear, before you set the tone, just to be clear. This man right here that you see all fuzzy wuzzy in the screen right now.
Don't do this.
All 240 pixels.
240 pixels. Go ahead.
This man calls me at the end of the game. This man calls me. FaceTime.
Now we're not gonna do that. Wait, just pause. We're gonna get. Let me set.
All right, set.
So
the tone for me.
The game starts. What's up?
Set the tone for me. That way I could tell my
the game starts. Kelly Green jerseys are looking just immaculate. It's looking beautiful. Everybody looking great.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Hey, look, I'm not gonna lie. Like, that's a jersey I want to cop, but I know somebody here is going to be guarding them. Like, he ready untold me.
I'm not gonna let you live it down, bro. You
can
get you one.
Wait. Even if I just cop one just off the strength, like, yo, like, I'm not even gonna get like a Jalen Hurts, a Smitty, AJ Brown. Even if, let's say I just get like, yo, let me get a Jason Kelsey just cuz, or a Blankenship. This man right here, he gonna be like, this man ain't gonna stand. He ain't real.
Like, yo, I'm gonna clown you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna holler at you. I'm gonna put you to the side in the locker room. Like, bro, like, what's like, okay. This what we had in life? This what we had in life, bro?
Look. I collect jerseys. You know me.
I respect it.
So
I collect too, as you can see.
So even though I'm a Cincy fan, I'm a Bengals fan. Joe
You know
Shiesty.
what? I'll give you a pass on the Kelly Green. I'll give you a pass. I'll give you a pass as a collector. But let me finish set the tone. Game starts.
Kelly
Eagles start very rocky. ASAP, no rocky. I'm like this. I'm
already.
already tapped out. I'm already tapped out. I'm like, you know what? I see what kind of game this gonna be. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna just shut it down for the rest of the night. My Ohio State took an L. I can't sit back and watch this just travesty. But then my quarterback, with the utmost confidence, didn't let up. He stayed on it, but we came back. When I tell you we came back, Jake the Snake Elliott,
I saw. Can we talk?
59 yards.
Can we talk about that kick for a second? 58 yards.
58, okay, 58.
58 yards to tie the game. It is raining outside.
Pouring.
This man right
Buckets.
here, left hash, opposite side of the Eagle logo, 58 yards away, booming kick, splits it down the middle.
Dude, for a second, I'm
that.
like, it's guilty. I'm like, nah, please, 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 not like this, not like this. And they like, I'm like, yo.
Now here's the crazy part.
Everything over my
Now, here's the crazy part. Earlier in the day, I'm watching the Texans Jaguars game, right? You know,
right?
Big Man he's a Jaguars fan.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so we're watching the Jaguars Texans game. Jacksonville, defending. CJ Stroud going down the field, about to lead them to another come from behind victory, like trying to make it 3 in a row that he's done. Jacksonville gets a crucial stop. Now it's 4th down. 58 yards. Bring the kicking unit out. Literally, when I tell you it's the same exact position that your Eagles were in, left hash, about close to opposite side of the Texans logo, 58 yards, booms it. I'm telling you, what Jake Elliott did in the pouring rain versus what I think his name is Amendola, the kicker for the Texans,
Yeah.
what he did in a roof stadium, in a stadium with a roof, wild. Because Elliott booms a 58-yarder and clears it in pouring rain. Amendola was short by this much.
Look,
It hit the bottom crossbar and bounced out.
Look, and when Jake got that, and Jake on the sideline, Jake on the sideline, like, all right, whatever.
Yeah, okay. So explain that.
Let me talk about
it. So explain that to me, because I saw that reaction, and I was like, is he mad that he made it, or what's the deal?
Jalen Hurt is not he doesn't get overexcited because he knows there's still time on the clock. He knows there's still football left. It ain't over till it's over. He's not gonna get overhyped. He stays calm. It's really scary. It's like that Aaron Rodgers thing. Like, it's very scary. It's borderline terrifying.
It's that Black Mamba Kobe Bryant mentality.
And when it was like, all right, overtime, Brandon Graham, we going this way, bet. And when they left, it was like, y'all left.
They left about like 6 minutes on the clock.
Y'all left. Dude, I thought it was over when Allen threw it to Davis.
Dude, it was a wide
like Davis was here and the ball was there. I was like, yo, not like this. And then they got the 3. I'm like, all right.
My dad My dad asked me the question. He's like, so wait, why didn't they win? And I was like, who had the ball first? He's like, oh, Buffalo had it first. I'm like, okay, Buffalo needed that touchdown to win. Since they got the field goal, now
right?
Philadelphia gets a chance to win.
And we're gonna talk about overtime in a minute. But then Jalen Hurts, I'm like, yo, please don't do nothing stupid. Please. They go down the field. Then AJ Brown, incomplete. I'm like, I was like, they like fumble. I'm like, nah. Like, come on, break it down. That ain't no fumble.
Then, I saw it too. I saw it too. He had, it was like,
and so
he catches it, 1, 2, but the ball got punched out before that third foot went down, and it like he didn't have full possession of the ball, so that was the right call.
Then they give it to the speed demon, D Swifty. Look here, buddy cuts right. Not today, Satan. Bust that left. First down. Jalen Hurts. I'm gonna fuck him up with this and watch this. The play that everybody complains about, the quarterback draw, was the same play that got us that. I'm like, when I saw, I'm like, please, no. Like, he went in, he tucked. I'm like, I must have went on 10. I'm like, yo.
Man. I didn't. Man, let me speak on this for a second, please. Like I was about to say earlier before Mr. June over here was like, let me set the tone. I'm watching the game. I'm watching this drive that Philly's on right now in overtime. And I'm seeing this drive that Jalen Hurts has his team going on, right?
Yep.
And I'm just watching. I'm just like, okay, let's see how they're gonna make it work. You see the AJ Brown catch that's incomplete, and you're thinking, oh man, like, whoo, they got away with one right there. But then you see Swift hit that cutback down the side, left side, gets that first down, and then you see them get into the red zone, right? You see Jalen take it, quarterback draw off the left side. Kelsey with a beautiful block. Like, just like I've seen some pretty good like offensive lineman type blocks where like they'll clear the path and it's a beautiful, like Jason Kelsey with a pancake block. Opens the lane up. Jalen Hurts takes it in for the tutty, right? And I'm like, bro, that's it. Yeah, all I see is that block. He takes that hole. I was like, that's it.
Now, here's my thing.
My man calls me up. Shirt off. Let's go. He's like, what does that say? Who's that? And then, you know, like as he's hyped up and he's like excited and he's like just getting all into it, I hear the song. I hear it.
You're not doing that.
Fly.
Why you put me on Front Street?
Eagles fly.
Why you put me on Front Street?
To victory.
Why you put me on Front Street? You're not doing this.
Because
you're not doing this.
Here's the thing. This man right here went through all the emotions.
All of them.
And when Jalen Hurts ran that in and got that tutty,
I'm gonna tell you, I don't ever doubt Jalen Hurts. Like, he's just too calm. It's just like he gonna get him a Super Bowl. He gonna get one. It's inevitable. He gonna get him one. How many? I don't know, but he is one. But here's my thing about overtime. I thought they changed the overtime rules.
They did.
I thought it was like, okay, I go down, score. You get a chance to go down and score. And if you score, I thought it was like that. But they didn't do that?
No. So the way it works is like whoever possesses the ball first, if they score a touchdown, game over. But if you hit a field goal, the other team gets a chance to score. And when Buffalo went down and got that field goal and they were up by 3, you saw on the ticker where it said Philly needs a field goal to extend OT or a touchdown to win.
Right.
See what happened, the reason why the rule was changed was because when Buffalo when Buffalo played Kansas City, I believe it was that playoff game or whatnot. I don't remember which. I think it was a playoff game. I think it was a playoff game. It was like AFC divisional game, the AFC divisional game where it went to
Right.
overtime and
Right.
Buffalo lost on a field goal in overtime.
Right.
They were like,
Yeah.
it's not fair that the other team doesn't get a chance to get the ball back or whatever. Like they should be able to at least have a chance in the case of like a field goal.
Right.
So that's why the rule was made that if a team that possesses the ball first goes down the field, but they don't get a touchdown, they just manage a field goal, then they operate normally as if like, okay, you know, other team gets a chance.
Yeah. I mean, I think the NFL needs to adopt the college football rule. Because at least in college, it's like, it's a fight. I get the ball to score, you get the time to score. If you don't score, it's over.
So
But
like, so,
it's like,
so like
I
start
like
from the,
that rule a lot better.
so it's like, wait, so what we're talking like start from the 30?
Yeah.
Start from the
Start from the 30, just like in
30.
college.
Okay, start from the 30. Opponent like 4 chances to score. If you don't score, then the opponent gets a chance to. Okay.
I mean, I think that's fair because like I just don't like the fact that even if you score, I don't have a chance. It's over. So it's like, what? Like, I don't get a chance to even get on the field to even see if I can see if I get it. It's a hard battle. It's a battle, and you're trying to get it over with as quick as possible. But like, yo, hell, I ain't saying run the whole field. I mean, give me at the 30, and whatever happens, happens. I think that's even more fair because they do it in college. Like, at least if it's overtime, like, all right, cool. We got a
Yeah,
chance, guys.
like I can see that. I can see that, and I agree with it. I like that idea. Like I really believe that should be the move. Um,
Yep.
that should be the move. Um, so
NFL, adopt that.
yes, please adopt that. I'm gonna keep mine short, sweet, to the point. Bengals are cooked. Cooked. Joe Burrow's out for the
So
season
where
with
you
the.
at? Like, so you just neutral for the rest of the season?
Uh,
Where your heart at right now? Where, if you had to be a betting man, where you at right now?
if I had to be a betting man, oh wow, okay,
If you
so
had to be like, yeah, if you had to ride with the team right now, if you're not riding with the Bengals, where you at? Or you just neutral for the rest of the year?
definitely not sticking in the AFC North. I'm not doing that. And although Baker Mayfield's my guy, I'm not gonna be riding. I'm not sticking with Tampa Bay because
Are you gonna remove the flag from your room?
yes.
If they ain't
I got more flags in the closet. It will be replaced.
damn. Okay.
Like as of right now, the way I'm gonna say it is like this. I'm gonna keep the flag, but the only way I'm gonna hang it up there is if like Baker stays there for like at least a year or two more. Like if they re-sign him to like a 2-year deal and like he stays there and they could build something off of that, then cool. Like that, I'll throw the flag up there. But other than that, though, that flag gonna get changed. But for me though, like honestly, this is I honestly I want to be neutral, but oh god, I love what San Francisco's got going right now. Brock Purdy he rocking right now. San Francisco seems to honestly, I think like I've been saying this for the longest time. I want to see San Francisco Philadelphia rematch. And I'm not talking about in season, not regular season. I'm talking about like NFC championship game. Both teams healthy.
I would like this. I would love to see that. Like that'd be one of them things. Like that'd be one of them joints. Like it could possibly happen because like with getting Chase Young, I'm like,
And
you
that's
got
I
another
believe that
monster on
I
the
believe
field.
that's
Like,
that's I believe defensively, that's like the key to unlock them even more. Because even though you got Hargrave and even though you got Bosa, now you add freaking Chase Young on the edge, opposite side of Bosa. Like I've seen what that does to an offensive line. Like it creates a lot of mismatches
yep,
that the
it's
San
just
Francisco
like,
49ers can exploit. Now look, I know the Eagles, I know the Niners. They play this week, week 13. They're playing. We're going to get a preview. And honestly, I wouldn't be shocked if we go to the playoffs. It is Philadelphia, San Francisco, part 2 NFC title game. I would not be surprised. And if I was to hedge my bet,
I know I say it a lot.
huh?
It'll be like I said, I'm not a gambling man. I'm still I gotta take my Eagles because I trust my quarterback, but
Oh
it's like
yeah. I
here it
believe
go. Here it goes. Like I feel like with Brock Purdy, boy is good. Like I'm not even gonna flex. He's amazing. And what
boy, like,
they
look,
done on defense is and what they done on defense is just amazing. And what Christian McCaffrey can do, like I said, I was kind of like, okay, now this I'm like last year, like, oh shoot, this Christian McCaffrey guy, he out here running. Like
I'm gonna say this.
he out here doing some things.
I'm gonna say this with Brock Purdy. This man, this young man right here, he is what 13-4, 14-3 in the last 17. He's like 14-4 in his last 18 games.
Right?
And like for me, when he got hurt in the NFC Championship game, like I felt like we didn't get that. We didn't get the title fight. We didn't get that matchup that everybody was so excited for. So for me, I look at what San Francisco is doing now. They have this huge chip on their shoulder where like, yo, we feel like we didn't even get a chance to like get out the starting block because of what happened.
Hold on. Breaking news. Not breaking news. This how people talk about my coach that he's a wild boy. This is what he did. He said Eagles head coach Nick Sirianni was unable to find Bills head coach after Sunday's wild ending. So he went to the Bills locker room with Howie Roseman to find him and shake his hand. Classy
Yeah,
move. Who say my coaches? Y'all talk about him being wild, but look, he's
bruh,
classy. He's
bruh.
shaking hands.
Look, I ain't going for a Nick Sirianni got that energy though. I love his energy. I remember NFC divisional game. Um, on the sideline, y'all had just gotten a big takeaway or whatever. The camera's panning on the sideline. And you just see him in the camera, like, yeah, what's popping now? I was like,
That boy Nick
yo,
Sirianni.
bro,
I want
it's
to drink a beer with Nick Sirianni, man. That's what I want to do.
bro. I'm gonna say this: when Nick Sirianni was like when he was brought on and like he was announced as the coach, right? He had this like
Right?
he looked like he was lost, and everybody's like, man, how like I don't even know how this gonna work. Within 2 years, y'all been to a Super Bowl and he has changed the culture. Like this man right here, Nick Sirianni has just become he's a dog. He's a dog and he's got a locker room full of dogs and I love the energy that they're bringing. I love the energy that they
Mm-hmm.
got and I'm gonna keep it a band right now. Like if we get that San Francisco Philadelphia NFC Championship rematch, honestly, I believe any one of them teams could go all the way and win it. Like the way the AFC is right now, the Chiefs look beatable. Like nobody is scared of the
Look,
Chiefs.
the Chiefs look like
Nobody is
after
scared.
the do after the Lions beat them, it's like, whoa, you went to Arrowhead on the day the banner was going to drop and beat, and I don't want to hear, oh, Travis was it. They beat Patrick Mahomes them. That's impressive. I'm not going to take nothing away from them. They beat them like it was like Patrick Mahomes didn't know what to do. And if Kadarius Toney looked like, oh, he out the door, like, yo, you gone, bro. Like I know you, bro, you fish food.
I'm gonna say, bro, I'm gonna say this, dog. Like, I don't think anybody is scared of the Chiefs. I don't believe that they are. Nobody's scared of the Chiefs. The Chiefs are not the unbeatable team like everybody thought they are. They are human. They do not have the wide receiver room to keep up with teams like San Francisco and Philadelphia. I'm gonna say it. They don't. Which is why I
agree. I feel like
I'll even go ahead and say this.
So,
I'm more annoyed at the fact that Joe Burrow's not playing this season. Like, I get it. It was a weird incident with his wrist. You know, he landed on it. The cartilage popped on it, and it is what it is, right? I'm annoyed that we're not going to get that true Kansas City Cincinnati game that everybody was looking forward to.
Oh yeah,
like we're not going to get that.
Yeah, but man, I just feel like. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No. It's okay. I'm just saying though, like, to me, the way I look at it, like any one of the teams from Philadelphia and San Francisco, I could see them going all the way and winning it. So like if I was to hedge my bet, or like if I was to pick a team, because I gotta mess with Big Bro over here. If he's for the Eagles, then I'm gonna ride with San Francisco because that was my squad back in the day, and until next season, like that's the team I'm gonna just roll with. Like I feel a little bit.
I feel like this. If I'm not, when it comes to the AFC, there's not a team in over there that I'm looking like. If we have to face them, it's kind of like, I mean, like, I feel like this. The NFC, like the road to the Super Bowl coming through Philly, so it's pretty much that's what it is right now.
Yeah,
and so it's like
the road to the NFC Championship game. The road to the NFC Championship game is going through Philly.
Yeah, the road to the NFC is going through Philly, but I feel like, good Lord wills, if the Eagles get back to the Super Bowl, we taking it. That's
like, dude, like it. If y'all if y'all go to the Super Bowl, it's a wrap. If y'all go to the Super Bowl, that's it.
And they talking about the gauntlet. Like, we've been like, yo, people like, they were shocked that we beat the Dolphins. Then they said the Cowboys. They were like, oh, it was like everybody that we beat is like, people are shocked. Like, it's just now people like, Dez Bryant himself like, yo, Dez Bryant said this thing, yo, I'm a Cowboy to the death, but like, I can't lie, the Eagles. Whoo, when you get a Cowboy fan to like, you know what? Can't lie. Like, you can't, it's like one of the things, like, you're just hating at this point. I feel like if this was any other team doing the exact same thing, it would be, this is the greatest team of all time. If this was the Cowboys, oh my gosh, you wouldn't hear the end of it.
Nope.
But I gotta tell you, the Cowboys they can beat teams that they know they can pump. But when it comes to teams like the Niners, and it comes to teams like the Eagles, you see what, even though it was a close game, the end of the thing says Eagles won, Cowboys lost. It don't matter how you cut it. But at the same time, I would be more terrified if the Cowboys had a record like this, not because they're winning, is because I know it's going to happen. Some way you're going to F it up and blow it all and get knocked out in the first, in whatever, they get you high as hell and then the Cowboy fan looking all mad. It happens, and as a Cowboy, as a Eagle fan from Dallas, I see it all the time. They jaws be tight.
Bruh.
I get dirty looks every time I
As an
wear this. So
as an Eagles fan in Dallas,
in Dallas,
the
I
heart of
see it.
Eagles.
I run into Eagles fan all the time. I love it. When I see other Eagles fans, it's like you see the Cubs. How you doing, man? You doing good? How your mama doing? Yeah, all right, man. Praise God. I holler at you, man. I see you at the tailgate next week. It's like that. It's like an exclusive club.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you this much.
And
I'm gonna say this.
I'm
gonna say this when it comes to the fan base. When it comes to fan bases. I love the Cincinnati fan base. I really do. They're a passionate bunch. I would love to go to a game and see how they get down for real, like in person. There's one fan base that I've witnessed that was like opened my eyes because I've heard about this. The 49 the 49ers fans, the faithful. I went to see them.
right.
I went to see the 49ers play the Jacksonville Jaguars about a year or so ago.
Right.
When I tell you, I walked in that stadium and like half of Everbank Field was covered in red. I'm talking about like you looked on like half of the field, like half the side was like teal with a little red here and there. The other half full, just like straight up like 49ers. I was like, yo,
Right.
there's no joke. So shout out the 49er faithful. Shout out them Eagles fans holding it down, especially in Texas. But can we also?
Yes,
we got.
Well,
oh yeah, I ain't sending home yet.
We got. All right. What
I got what? We got to talk about something.
What you got?
Saturday. We all know what happened, and we already know what happened. What's Saturday, right?
Oh yeah.
But something else happened Saturday night.
What happened?
Saturday night. Survivor Series. War game.
Yeah.
We're watching.
We talking.
So Survivor Series, War Games. Chicago, Illinois. Why am I bringing this up? Well, there's a certain guy by the name of CM Punk. And
Phillip Brooks.
CM Punk. This man right here has made waves wherever he goes. His name rings bells. Wherever wrestling fans are, you're destined to hear that name being chanted.
Mm-hmm.
There were rumors, there were speculations, there was talks that WWE could possibly be bringing him back. But we were hearing report after report. We were hearing inside reports, insiders saying there's no type of discussions. There's no way this is going to happen. Like Randy Orton is going to return, and that's it. That's the only big one that's going to happen is Randy Orton is returning, in which he did. Randy Orton returned, and he killed it. He went crazy. Loved it. The end of the match happens. Cody Rhodes hits his finisher, gets the pin. Everybody's celebrating. Everybody's like, celebrating in the ring while they're still in the cage. Camera pans out. And you're thinking, oh yeah, it is a fun moment. Woo! Then all of a sudden you hear a guitar riff. And everybody in the room just like wild. I watched this moment happen and I thought to myself, there is no way they pulled this off. There's no way. They go up to the stage and you just see him walk from behind that little screen, and my jaw dropped, and I'm like, how did this happen? Now, CM Punk returning to WWE after 8-9 years of not being there is the talk of the town. It's something that, you know, you're going to discuss. And I mean, hell, even Monday Night Raw is going to be crazy tonight. Monday Night Raw is going to be nuts. But it's what happened. But it's what happened that the cameras didn't. Is what the cameras didn't catch that everybody's talking about even more.
I'm put like this: people who think this is a work, work is really like it's what it sounds like. Y'all working the fans, making them think something is not what is not. But this is what it is. This Seth Rollins hates CM Punk. He's talked publicly about his dislike for this man, and I think the feeling is mutual on both sides. And I feel like it's one of them things like, yo, I'm tuning into Monday Night Raw, not because I love Monday Night Raw. I said in our group chat, it's either going to be a fade before or after this show. It's going that I really feel like I don't know how Triple H is going to spin this and make this cool, but they do not like each other. Seth did give him respect. Like, yo, he helped me out in the beginning, but so I said some stuff about it and I stand on it, but he did do this. But I really feel like this is going to get very interesting, man. It's going to get fun because Seth Rollins was hotter than a firecracker in the summertime.
Boy, let me tell you. So shouts out to the homie Bryson, because he was the one that put me on the videos and photos, because everybody was like, yo, like the one thing I said was like, yo, why did the cameras not pan on the people in the ring? I want to see the expression. I want to see how they reacted to this. And boy, them cameras didn't even have to be on them people. The fans caught all the action. And I'm talking about, you got, like you said, Seth Rollins was hot. Seth Rollins was pissed. I'm talking like this man right here, like, had to be held back by not only security, but by Michael Cole and Corey Graves. And here's the crazy part. I asked this question. I was like, I want to know if these guys knew, or if like this was just dropped on them.
Word is nobody knew. Word is, before we get out of here, it was last minute. It was like they cleared the halls. Nobody, it was like one of them. Nope. It was like, yo, everything was last second. It was like everything was like, all right, this is what it is. Nobody, I heard rumbles where they said Cody kind of knew something. I'm not sure how true that is, but they like, I heard like, yo, they like, yo, Punk coming out. And I think it was all last minute. So that's why when you see Seth, like, that was like real. That ain't like, no, I'm going to fake it. Like, first of all, why you going to fake? Like, that wouldn't make no sense for him to be like faking, like, yeah. Like, that was like real.
Hold up. Let me see if I can find it, because somebody posted a report. Here it is. So this is from Fightful Select. I'm gonna read this report real quick.
All right, then we're gonna get up out of here. Yeah, 59.
Yeah, definitely. All right, so this is from Fightful Select. This is about the whole CM Punk thing. So producers, referees, staff, talent, and even head writers on the creative team were not told. Fightful's Corey Brennan heard word that Triple H, Bruce Picard, and Michael Hayes needed to discuss a change to the main event, but we weren't told specifically if that was Punk related. Now, as it pertains to the main event talent being upset, there are numerous talent on the roster in general that in general upset, just as there are some that are excited, curious, or about every emotion. Wait, let me read that again. As it pertains to the main event talent being upset, there are numerous talent on the roster in general that are upset, just as there are some that are excited, curious, and going through every other emotion. Talent were pulled aside before the War Games match and were told that CM Punk would be returning at the conclusion of the show. At least one talent claimed to be legitimately be upset by the return of Punk. Both Drew McIntyre and Seth Rollins looked visibly angry. We haven't confirmed whether or not those were actual reactions, but they were at least claimed to be for obvious reasons. Seth Rollins had to be restrained by Michael Cole, Corey Graves, and others. McIntyre was said to have been visibly upset backstage, leaving the venue.
Yeah, I don't know if that was Punk related though, but like I said, it was a night to remember.
Now here's the last paragraph, and then we're gonna end it with this. There was one top talent that told Fightful that they understood the surprise aspect of the situation, but felt like Triple H could lose some trust among many people that he worked to build it with.
It is what it is, Black.
We about to find out exactly what's gonna happen on Monday night. But look here.
We done ran long.
Oh, wait, hold on now.
Send us home.
Hold on now, Skips.
It's good. What? We back? What's up? What's going on?
You frozen.
What? Anyway, we're gonna do it like this. We're gonna do it like this. Yo, dig this. It's been a show about another podcast. I'm your host, JunesEightyEIght, and the homie Izzy Fanteezy, and we are out of here.